The dream that took a lifetime. Ravi was only 25 years old, but his heart already felt much older. He lived in a small town in India where mornings began with the sound of temple bells and evenings ended with tired faces returning from work. Ravi was different. While others talked about comfort, he talked about dreams. His dream was simple to say but very hard to achieve. He wanted a government job. For Ravi, a government job was not just a job. It was respect, security, and pride. His father had been a daily wage worker. His mother stitched clothes in nearby houses. Ravi had seen poverty very closely. He promised himself that one day he would change his family's life. So he studied, day and night, morning and night, in heat and cold. When his friends were enjoying movies, Ravi was solving questions. When others were sleeping, Ravi was revising notes. He failed many exams, but he never stopped trying. A girl who believed in him. In the same town lived a girl named Meera. She was kind, calm, and strong from inside. She had known Ravi since childhood. She had seen his struggle, his honesty, and his dedication. Slowly, her respect for Ravi turned into love. One day, Meera took a brave step. She went to Ravi's parents. She touched their feet and said softly, "I love Ravi. I want to marry him. I believe in him. I will wait for him." Ravi's parents were surprised. They liked Meera, but they were worried about Ravi's future. When Ravi came to know about this, he was restless. He met Meera near the old banyan tree. "Meera," he said, "I respect you, but I can't marry now. I don't have a job. I don't want to depend on anyone. My dream comes first." Meera's eyes filled with tears. "I am not asking for luxury," she said. "I just want you." But Ravi was stubborn. "No marriage until I get my job," he said firmly. That day, Meera's heart broke. Two different paths. Time passed. Meera's parents waited, but society did not. Slowly, pressure increased. One day, Meera got married to an engineer from another city. He was stable, respected, and kind. Ravi heard the news quietly. He did not cry. He did not complain. He only studied harder. Years passed like this. 5 years, 7 years, 10 years. Ravi failed many exams. Sometimes he reached interviews, sometimes he was rejected in prelims. But his effort never stopped. The railway station meeting. After 10 long years, fate played its game. One evening, Ravi was standing at a railway station, holding the cheap ticket, waiting for a slow train. His hair had some grey strands now. His eyes showed tiredness. Suddenly, he heard a familiar voice. "Ravi?" He turned around. It was Meera. She was standing with two small children. Her face looked mature, peaceful. Her husband was buying tea nearby. They sat on a bench and talked. "How are you?" Meera asked. "I'm still trying," Ravi smiled weakly. "Did you get the job?" she asked gently. "No," Ravi replied. "The effort is still going on." Meera looked at her children and then at Ravi. She said softly, half joking and half painful, "If you had married me at the right time, this boy would be calling you Papa, not Mama." Those words burned Ravi's heart. The train arrived. They parted. That night, Ravi could not sleep. Fire inside the heart. Those words became fire inside him. Not anger toward Meera, but anger toward time and fate. He studied like never before. He ignored illness. He ignored loneliness. He ignored age. He started clearing exams one by one. Finally, one day, he reached the interview stage for a government post. Years passed again. Files moved slowly. Verification took time. Results were delayed. Ravi waited. And waited. 2 letters on one day. One afternoon, when Ravi was almost 60, a postman knocked on his door. Registered letters, the postman said. There were 2 letters. Ravi's hands were shaking. He opened the first letter. It was his joining letter. Tears rolled down his face. Finally, after a lifetime. Then he opened the second letter. It was his retirement notice, saying his service would end in 2 days. Ravi laughed and cried at the same time. 2 days later, Meera came to meet him. She was old now. Her hair was white. Her steps were slow. She gave Ravi a card. My grandson's wedding invitation, she said with a smile. They sat quietly. Meera spoke first. Life would have been different if we married, she said. But life chose its own path. Ravi nodded silently. Meera held his hand and said, I am proud of you. You completed your dream. Then she added softly, but remember one thing. Never leave all dreams for one dream. If one dream fails, there are other paths too. Ravi closed his eyes. He finally understood. Dreams are important, but life is more than one dream. The train of life never waits forever.